What's up, Get Better Basketball community? I'm Coach DeMarco, and this is Focused. In today's episode, I'm going to give you a complete breakdown of one of my favorite actions used in March Madness by multiple teams in baseline out-of-bounds situations. This four-low Chicago action was used throughout the NCAA tournament and even includes a wrinkle from this year's Cinderella. You are not going to want to miss this episode, but before I jump into it, you know what to do. Hit that like button down below, subscribe to Get Better Basketball on YouTube, and turn on your notifications. Now let's focus in on one of my favorite baseline out-of-bounds actions from this year's March Madness. Before we jump into one of my favorite actions, just a quick refresher for the coaches out there. Chicago action, really simple. It's going to be a pin down, as we see here, from 0-4, and then it's going to go into a dribble handoff with 0-1. So a pin down into a dribble handoff. The pin down and the dribble handoff could come from really any player on the floor. And when it's in that four-low setup, it's going to come the pin down from one of these block players, and then it's going to lead into a dribble handoff from the other player. I'm going to jump into it so we can take a look at it together. Many teams who use this action in this year's March Madness, but I thought what better way to start than with the University of Kansas, this year's national champion, in the national championship game. And we're going to see that pin down from this block player, and we're going to see the other low block player work their way back out to catch the pass. So we have our pin down into our dribble handoff, which is going to result in a shooting opportunity. Now, if this defender comes under, yes, you can take the shot. If the defender tries to come over, you could potentially turn the corner and get downhill. And obviously, if this defender comes out, the post defender, this player could be open, cutting down the middle. So we're going to see this used by different teams. In this particular opportunity, Kansas isn't going to knock down the shot, but they're going to get a good look at the basket. Now, the second time we're going to see this action, same thing. This player is going to back out. We're going to get our pin down from the opposite low block player, which is going to result in a dribble handoff. And this time, Rutgers is going to knock down the shot. Now, this year's Cinderella St. Peter's is going to use a wrinkle off of this set. Instead of having the opposite low block player set the pin down, leading into this player coming to get the dribble handoff, this player, the inbounder, is going to come to the strong side. And they're going to run Chicago action with a pin down from the corner player, and this player coming around for the dribble handoff. And here comes the wrinkle off of it. It's going to be a staggered screen for Doug Edert. So we're going to see now the dribble handoff into this staggered action. I call it strong because it reminds me a little bit of motion strong action. So with this staggered screen. So there's the dribble handoff. We're going to plant, and now we're going to reverse it back out to Edert for a three-point shot, and he's going to get fouled. So one more time at full speed, we're going to see this player catch the ball outside, and now it's going to be the dribble handoff off the pin down into the staggered screen, and Edert's going to get fouled for 3 shots. I love Chicago action in general, but when you can use it in baseline out-of-bounds situations, there's many different wrinkles that you can use off of this series. The four-low setup allows you to set that pin down with different players, as we saw. Rutgers and Kansas used that block player for the pin down, but St. Peter's got a little tricky, set the pin down with that corner player, and then got into a staggered screen and got fouled on the three-point opportunity. Many options out of this four-low series, and especially when you're building in Chicago action. If you like this video, then you know what to do. Hit that like button down below, subscribe to Get Better Basketball on YouTube, and turn on your notifications. And if you really want to show me some love, then make sure you drop me a comment down below to let me know what you think of this video. As always, get better every day. If you don't have a brand new Dr. Dish all-purpose shooting machine, then you're missing out on a great opportunity to make your team the best shooters they can be. Mention hashtag GBetBBChat or the Get Better Basketball Chat for up to $300 off select Dr. Dish shooting machines. Don't miss out on this great opportunity.